Hello and welcome. One stock that definitely has been in focus this week is Kirloskar Brothers. The company came out with its Q4 results a few days ago. Now we have with us the management, the chairman and managing director, Mr. Sanjay Kirloskar, to discuss more on this. Hello and welcome to the show, Mr. Kirloskar. I'll start off with my first question now. You've given a double-digit growth outlook for your top line in FY25 compared to a 7% growth in FY24. Can you explain to us what are the key products and services which are going to be driving this top-line growth going forward?
Sure. The name of the company is Kirloskar Brothers, so very few people know what we do. But we make pumps from about 0.3 kilowatts to 30 megawatts, and also valves up to 4 meters in diameter. We make turbines, hydro turbines from 0.3 kilowatts to about 10 megawatts. So, we operate in about 8 sectors, marketing sectors, which we call irrigation, power, water, and oil and gas, marine and defense. These are lumpy businesses. By this we mean that the orders don't come in every day. They come in once in a while and usually have long delivery times. This is driven by spend on infrastructure by the government or public sector undertakings. And of course, we know that in both power and refinery space, we have large private sector players. What we call our daily business is made up of made-to-stock retail business pumps, industry, building and construction, and after-sales service sectors. Here we get orders every day, and we supply pumps with ultra-efficient IE4 and IE5 motors. They give huge benefits to our customers. We work through dealers and distributors for these sectors. Our retail business caters to our diverse conditions, which has the widest range of products. You may be interested to know that our small pumps as well as our small and medium pumps business is, we are the only company in India which has a cash and carry business model because we get paid before the product leaves our factories. Our expectation is that looking at the rise in orders received last year and the inquiry funnel, we should achieve double-digit revenue growth. We're seeing good prospects across all our sectors, especially building and construction, industry, as well as retail. We are seeing growth in infrastructure development and energy sectors and associated services, which are the main contributors to top-line growth. In fact, we are seeing increased demand for all our product sectors.
So a positive scenario for all the product segments that we are looking at. You've given a clear picture on how the different segments work over here, but I also want to understand the overall domestic and the international growth. How is it looking over there? Can you share your outlook based on these two markets?
Yeah, in our domestic market, our products are an integral part of infrastructure development. And our customers' base is very wide, as the names of our sectors suggest. We see that the demand is growing up, both in government as well as public sector spending for an infrastructure like irrigation, water supply, and power. Oil and gas, defense, as well as private sector capex for building and construction, for industry, pharma, chemical industries, cement, steel, etc. We expect double-digit growth in most of the domestic market segments. So we are seeing growth both domestically as well as internationally. We sell to about 130 countries around the world, from India as well as from our international subsidiaries. As you may be aware, we bought Britain's oldest pump company way back in 2004, and have made it now the largest pump company in the UK. Through this, we set up a factory in the US. We also have packaging and manufacturing facilities in Netherlands, South Africa, and Thailand. Most, if not all, these companies already have an order board which is more than their last year's revenues. So, as far as business is looking forward, the outlook is, quite good. We have something like a 3,000 crore consolidated order backlog. We expect further order inflow from all our markets. Of course, this number does not include our retail business, but keep in mind that certain large orders will have an execution timeline of more than 18 to 24 months. So I believe we will. I believe we'll continue at the same growth rate of about 17% in order booking that was achieved in last year. There's large pumps and valve orders for infrastructure, projects that we get from large EPC contractors. And as we remove bottlenecks from our factories through CapEx, we expect to deliver on our customer expectations. Capital expenditure made last year was for smoothing the supply chain, as well as increasing the capacity of our foundries. We are one of the few global pump companies that have in-house foundries. And we're capable of casting different materials. In fact, we offer over 109 different materials to cater to the different liquids that our pumps need to pump.
Absolutely. So I was just coming to your order book over here, your order book about 3,000 crore. You mentioned that the timeline for this is about 18 to 24 months. I also wanted to understand what is the kind of order inflows that we are looking for next year.
No, like I said, last year we grew at about 17% over the previous year, and I expect that the current year also, we will be growing at the same rate, if not higher.
All right, so the growth momentum remains similar over here. Now, I want to shift our focus on the margin side. So we have seen an increasing focus now on the made-to-stock orders compared to the made-to orders and the engineer-to-order products over here. So can you help us differentiate between the different margin profiles of these three?
Sure. Our made-to-stock business contributes to about 50% of our turnover. And here, we deliver pumps, other than the retail business, we deliver pumps without any kinds of accessories like prime movers, couplings, or base plates. And the material cost of these products, since they're made in-house, is far lower. We also have set up what we call authorized pump original equipment manufacturers. We popularly call them APOEMs. They basically are large distributors who, stock pumps in hundreds or thousands of numbers. And through this, we are able to test and deliver pumps, standard pump sets with prime movers to our customers almost overnight. So as usual, we are setting up industry standards, which will probably be followed by our competitors. Margins are higher for made-to-order and engineered-to-order pumps if supplied without accessories and drivers. However, these margins look lower on packaged products, as you cannot keep the same margins on bought-out the bought-outs like motors or engines or couplings or other things that are supplied with pumps. Further, margins on made-to-order and engineered-to-order pumps supplied under the public tendering process tend to be lower. Government likes to buy on L1 basis, but depending on specifications and competitors, these margins get affected when we meet such specifications.